Flight of the Valkyries is one of the best, especially because if people are in the mood to do it, you know, there is a mosh pit, and I just love that.
Were you aware that you would ever play in a venue that had tables and waitresses and... No! And then on top of that, there were some, you know, Jay almost put you in the hospital when she whacked your her bass against your face, I think. And then there was also like the radiators that were in the way sometimes. Is this just one of those nights where, you know, the crowd still had a fantastic time and there's just a lot of lessons to learn? Like, how do you experience a night like that?
I'm used to nights like this, so I'm okay.
Yeah, I had some guitar issues also with the sound, but yeah.
Yeah, but we borrowed stuff, right?
Again, so yeah.
Yeah, so it's always...
We could only take one guitar each here and nothing else, so let's make the best out of it.
You just did a tour in Europe, back-to-back tours, first time in the States. Doing these two tours just back-to-back, what's like the biggest difference for you guys to see, like, the crowd in the States and the crowd in Europe right now?
I mean, it really, Europe and the States, it's a bit difficult to say at this point because it's the first time here and we just did 6 shows now.
Yeah.
So I mean, in Europe it kind of is different in every country almost. And then sometimes you think you know a country and then in one evening is different. So, but I really like it anyway because people are very outgoing and open to talk to you, and you know, it's easy to talk with people here, so I like that.
A lot of people in the crowd were actually at the M3 festival. A lot of people were talking before the show, like, oh yeah, I saw them. I was sitting next to a guy who was like, I saw them at the festival. I knew they were playing. I had to drive 3 hours to come here to see them again. Seeing that kind of dedication with fans for a band coming to the States for the first time, whether it's on a big festival or a smaller venue like tonight, that must feel pretty amazing. Like,
it's really cool.
It's really amazing. Wow.
I also didn't expect to see so many hands because I knew there were just a few people. I heard that they were at M3 and then I asked, hey, were you at M3? And there were like a lot of hands. I was like, oh, okay, hi.
Yeah, they're all really enthusiastic and they are singing and
yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
And you know, on M3, but also I think the show, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, but you guys have met some of your heroes as well along, and not just heroes, but also people that have contributed on your albums. Who was the most fun to meet at M3 or along the way?
The most fun. They were all a really great experience. I mean, we were all really blown away when we met Malmsteen. This is one of our biggest guitar idols for Romana and me.
Yeah.
The others were like, and
but he had
Caffrey yesterday. You talked also to the singer of Skid Row, right?
Yeah, but very shortly. It was like, hey, picture, and then he had to go. I guess his, you know, or security or management, I'm not really sure, one of those was really like taking him to his hotel room basically. So. But we had a really cool time with Chris.
Yes, yesterday.
From Savatage, from the...
He was there the whole evening and told us 1,000 stories about Savatage and the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
You had Chris on the album. Anybody that you've met along the road now that you go like, you know, we've got this tradition of doing a really cool cover of a classic, and what's the wish list right now?
Ooh, I really would love to do something from Wasp because it's one of my favorites. I'm not really sure which one, to be honest, but I really love it.
That would be cool. Or when we are here now and listening, Iron Maiden would also be something one day.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, last time I spoke to Lala, she said that she wanted to cover Carcass.
Yeah, Lala is more on the harder side.
Well, I mean, we know that Laura can do both screaming and singing, so
that's
why not? This latest album, I think, was that turning point for the band, where before unrightfully so, the band was often like considered at first a bit of a hype, and then some things, you know, oh, it's different, it's an all-female band, what have you. Witch of the North is a really good album. For me, it was one of the best albums of the year, with Flight of the Valkyries. I think it's one of my favorite songs. There's no butt going. No worries. But now that you've had like a chance to bring these songs to life and see what works well, and I'm sure that things have already evolved a little bit from when you recorded it. I know that the moment it came out, most of the band members were like, okay, We Stand As One is our anthem. Oh, yeah. For me, I still can't decide between Flight of the Valkyries and We Stand As One, which is not a ballad, we all know. But for you, like now that you've had the time to digest this album and that you've been playing songs, like is it still We Stand As One, or is there a different song that you're like, you know what, this is really my favorite?
Yeah, it is really difficult because every song is also totally different and has other nice things. I mean, most of the songs are totally different. Okay, not all of them. But I do agree that Flight of the Valkyries is one of the best, especially because if people are in the mood to do it, you know, there is a mosh pit, and I just love that. So yeah. It's getting energetic so much after the nice chill intro, and yeah, I think it is, you know, one of the better songs of the album. Also because we wanted this storytelling songs on it, and this is, of course is totally that, because it starts really slow and then
exactly. Yeah. I was wondering if we were gonna see like tables and chairs fly at some point, but
some people wanted to, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's good for the, you know, the owners of the place that didn't happen. You said you played 6 shows so far. What's next? What's still coming for you?
Oh, you have the plan somewhere? A beautiful little...
What am I looking for?
That little card with all the dates. Oh, we're here until the 28th May. Yeah. Yeah, almost 1 month in total.
Yeah. So we have 18 shows in total, so we have 12 shows left.
Yes.
And all over the place on the
east side.
East side.
Yes. And then you're basically in time to go back to Europe for some festivals?
Yes, exactly.
What can you already share with everybody?
Sweden Rock Festival. We have a little cruise going from...
No, that's the Wacken cruise, the Wacken ship.
Yeah, but it's
in June.
It goes from England to some place. Because there are several Wacken cruises.
The Sabaton open air also?
Yes. What are the others?
One is the Blizzard Rock Festival in Germany, and 3 are in June.
Oh yeah, Greenfield
for example, yes.
That's a really cool festival.
Wild Fairies in Zedzele.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I don't know if the people can hear in the background, but we have the Iron Maidens playing tonight.
Yes.
Larissa, I asked you last time, you know, who is your favorite guitar player in Iron Maiden? You refused to answer that. You already said, you know, Wasted Years. I really liked that song when they were playing it. What's cool about Iron Maidens is they play some deeper cuts as well. It's not just the greatest hits. A particular song you hope they play tonight? I mean, you probably know the set list by now.
Yeah. We know it, but...
Yeah, I mean, probably they will, because it was one of their last songs, but Hallowed Be Thy Name. I like it.
Awesome.
But there are so many, I cannot decide.
Fear of the Dark, I hope. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not. Do they have Fear of the Dark?
Once they played it, right?
The Troopers playing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also a really good one.
Alright, well, I'm gonna let you guys have a fun night and chill and party a bit. Laura and Larissa, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you for listening and watching here on YouTube with Jesper.
What?
Yes.
You are awesome for watching this video. Click right here to see more content like it and subscribe to the channel.